Hello, fellow YouTubers. You're once again with the Chill Man in the Chill Zone. And today, man, I'm going to be sharing a piece of history with you, man. Nothing significant, but, just share some history, man. Well, I'm going to kick it off, man. Oh, yeah, and today it is, like the song goes, another Manic Monday. Yeah. So, we're going to talk about this. I was, one summer day, man, I was walking along the trail, man, and, beautiful brown dusty trail, man, with these little rocks. And, it was by a bay, man, and I found this piece of wood drifting along, man, and it was written on it, and it said 1978, man. It's a Bill's Driftwood. Check it out, man. Bill's Driftwood. So think, man, this was hanging on somebody's mantelpiece or something, man. It's like holding a piece of history in your hands, man. Just to think that, Bill's Driftwood was drifting around since 1978, man, is just a magical, beautiful thing, man. And I figured I'd show you, share with you. And now it hangs on my, my fireplace over there. It's a good conversation piece. Oh, hey, man, what's that up there? Oh, that's Bill's Driftwood, man. Yeah, really? Yeah, man, from 1978, man. It was floating downstream. And then I was walking along, and lo and behold, man, I found this twig, branch, and look at it. It's a beautiful cane, man. Look at that. Has a good grip on it, man. What a beautiful branch. I felt like as I was walking along, kind of like Gandalf, it's just, wow. Kind of do feel like Gandalf right now. You shall subscribe to the Chill Man. Yeah, man. That's pretty cool. Alright, and last thing I want to share with you, I was at a yard sale, and I came across this, tent, and there was this tarp, and this guy had all these odds and end things, nothing particular, no, category per se, but I found these, ringing balls, man. And, they were like $1. And he says, yeah, man, you just put them in your hand and you get relaxed, man. You just swing them around like that. Is that not cool, man? And he says, yeah, they're like supposed to be ancient balls, man. And they ring. Yeah, man. Got a little ringing action. That's pretty cool, man. So there you go, man. So far, we're kicking it off big, man. I showed you my branch, and we got Bill's Driftwood, and we got some ringing balls, man. Huh? Yeah, man, we're on our way. But the last thing I want to talk about that's on the balls want to roll off the table, man. Hold on. The last thing, man, I want to talk about, man, is we're going to take a little trip, man, back in time into my past, and I'll share a little piece of my history, man. And, we're going back now, and we're back in my old house in my neighborhood. And from the block from me, there was this brick house with this lady who had no teeth, man. You always, when she laughed, you see the gums, go, hold, kind of waddle like that. Interesting, but and once she liked to bang pots and pans in the middle of the night. But once in a while she'd be on her porch, man, you hear her yell, T-Bone! And this chubby, happy little as can be fat, kid, man. He's like 2 feet tall, will come running down the, sidewalk, man, and you could never see his legs, but you saw the shoes kicking, man, and he was happy as can be. And we had this lady, man, who would Well, there's no reason or, well, why or anything. Everybody knew her after a while. But she would like to go on people's porches, man, and stare in the window, you know. And you know, make a popping sound with her mouth, you know, kind of like a... You know, and she'd do that, man. And, you know, she had a Walkman on all the time. It was usually really loud. You could hear it was like Guns N' Roses or something like that, man. Rock and roll. And, yeah, I mean... you know, a few times I had to say, you know, man, what are you doing on my porch, man? And the only response you can ever get from her is a... And she had that sway, too. Every time she walked, you know, it's kind of like a stride, man. It'd be like... You know, she just swayed when she walked with one hand on the hip. So, yeah, man, I mean, I shared some history with you. I shared a little bit about myself and my past, man. And, yeah, I mean, you know, if you like what you see, man, you like the Chill Man, click like and subscribe down below. And once again, fellow YouTubers, I'll see you next time with the Chill Man in the Chill Zone. Peace.